What is up, legends? We are back another week, another hype watch. We got some cool stuff to talk about this week. I'm gonna get right into it. So, right off the bat, shout out to IGN for this because it's the only place that I can actually find information on this right now. Edge of Memories, new RPG, as you guys can see right here, for pretty much PC, PS5, and Xbox. This is going to be like amazing. The people who actually are behind this, as you guys can see, Chrono Triggers, Mitsuda, Nier's lyricist, and like all of this right here is just like god tier. The combat designer for Final Fantasy 15. Like god tier. All of this game is going to be amazing. I want to put this out there for you. I'm gonna give you the link to IGN's post. All the credit for them on this. Again, like I said, I couldn't find anybody else to actually showcase this and give the proper information. So good job and credit to Ryan McCaffrey for that. Next up, Pokemon are right here. Now this is interesting. So as we all know, Pokemon lost their lawsuit against Palworld for the most part. And this whole commercial right here was actually lit. It's a basic commercial. I suggest when you get this link, you look at the commercial and sound. I'm not going to do that because obviously if I do that, it'll probably flag something. But it's pretty amazing overall. And you can see the comments right here. People are generally happy. Like it. You know, a few discourses down there, but for the most part, people are happy about that. I'm hoping that they make something because there's they announced about 4 or 5 games. So I'm hoping that they make something that will fight back against Palworld for how good Palworld has done and doing still currently right now. Like, I just want Pokemon to be good. People thought that, oh, you hate Nintendo. I don't hate Nintendo. I dislike how Nintendo is being ran. Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo. I literally grew up with Nintendo all the way from the very first NES. I had the very first NES and literally was cartridge blowing like everybody else. I had every console that Nintendo has had except Switch. But I bought my children Switches. So it's not that I hate Nintendo. I want Nintendo to be good, and I don't like. It's just like. Along the way, Nintendo just became this mean corporation that's like trying to shut down anybody trying to have fun. Obviously, you need to go after stuff for your intellectual property. That's fine. Nobody has any problem with that. But the stuff that they try to do is the extra, like how they treat the Smash community. When that's like that IP has made them billions, and they treat the Smash community like it's absolutely like they hate them. It doesn't make any sense. And then this whole Pokemon thing. Why don't you just make a good Pokemon? And hopefully this is where it's at right now. So bring the people back. Like make a god tier Pokemon that's like we playing the damn anime and we got Ash and Pikachu chilling with us and we got our own trainers and we going to catch stuff and we going on adventures and stuff like Pokemon movie and stuff. And make something like that. That's all anybody wants at the end of the day. That's all I want. That's what I grew up with, like the fan and fair and like all the great games and stuff like that. I just want Nintendo to be back to that and away from this mean corporation that they turn into. That's all I want. Next up, now this is amazing right here because they went back. This feels like the arcade games we used to play back in the day. Speaking of nostalgia, you're literally playing T2 and it's great. It's like amazing. Like if this was an arcade game, I never played it. I know that much for a fact. This is just lit and amazing. Like, you just doing your thing out here. This is great. This is just like, look at this. Peak. They showed too much though, but still peak. Next up is Balatro. Chilling. So I'm not the biggest fan of this, obviously. It's a cool game because it actually won mobile game of the year, which I was like, okay. But it's on PC as well as being on mobile. And they have a DLC coming out pretty soon. And yeah, Fiends of Jimbo, as you guys could see. and it's already out rather. And it's up to you guys. Like, you look at all the cool stuff they have, like the cool cards, like customize your cards, something new, cosmetic effects, fan favorites. As you guys see, that's cool. I mean, and I don't have anything wrong with that. Not like, I hope the game like continues to be successful as a mobile game, because there's not many like that. I just don't agree with it winning mobile game of the year. I believe that it is popular enough to be in consideration, and it deserves all the accolades and overwhelming positive and everything else like that. But I draw the line at game of the year. Just no. But they deserve everything. Like, they deserve like millions and billions and everything else like that. And I hope that the DLC is actually doing pretty well at that. But you know, me, I gotta keep it real, and that literally seemed like somebody paid to win it. I was just saying. The First Descendant right here, they just announced literally like 5 hours ago their next update, which is going to be coming the 13th. Well, we knew the update was coming 13th, but they actually have the trailer now. Trailer looks amazing. Everything always looks amazing when they do this stuff like this. And this game is still continuously fun. It's still one of my favorite games. I still play it. I content every here and there when it comes to that. So yeah, so you know, let me know how you feel about that, because like we got the next one. That's the new Descendant coming in right there, looking clean, and she's supposed to be like one of the strongest Descendants ever. So yeah. Next up, mobile side, Fighting Classics has brought in a whole bunch of new stuff with Death Trap Dungeon and City of Thieves, Citadel of Chaos, and Bloodbone. So these are all like old school type of games and stuff, which is why this is like a cool type of like the stuff that I saw in passing, that like it's just like stuff that like you like I knew of these games, but I never actually did anything with them because I'm not like a D&D type of guy and stuff like that. But if you are, you probably should check this out. Check this out, because they're kind of cool. Like, you know, you make a choice and stuff, and then stuff happens, and it's either gonna go well for you or it's not gonna go well for you. So it's up to you. Next up is Infinity Nikki. His new update right here. Right here, the Eerie season. I got an email on this. They really want me to play this game, but this is just not for me. To be honest, I actually have friends who plays it all the time. Like all the time. Just like be in bed playing, and I'll be like, okay, and that's the thing. And yeah, so it's just a girl game. It's a girlfriend game. That's all it is. I think. Next up is Tribe 9. All right, so if you guys have not heard, like almost unheard of in gaming history, they announced and their recent patch note thing that's going to be coming out, I believe, on the 3rd, which is going to be, when is the 3rd? Because right now this is Thursday night that I'm doing this, going into Friday morning. The 3rd is Monday, and that's relatively close. The patch is going to be coming in, and what they did is they realized that their rates were trash, so they're upping all their rates to make them industry standard, and everything that we spent, we are getting back. If you ever spent anything in this game, banner wise, they're giving us all the currency back that we have spent. So when I believe their new banner is going to actually come out, they are going to have that. We were going to have all that currency back as well, and probably the next chapter, because we're all chapter lock right now. Everything is done. We all chilling, waiting for the next content to come in. So, you know, it's up to you how you want to go about that information. If you want to spend all your currency, if you want to save, my ideal advice to you is to spend all of your currency. Or if you're meaning to get into the game right now, even by the time you see this video, it's going to be Sunday. Like, even if that one day you got your God tier roll and everything else like that, play for a day, spend all the currency that you can spend, and then that day after that, on Monday, you're gonna get all the currency back. There's really no reason not to do that, so just putting it out there. Next up is Amusement Arcade, and this is also amazing too, because look at all these games from the arcade, like Twin Cobra alone, Jesus Christ. I've actually seen the second game before. Twin Hawk, I've seen this before, and then everybody's seeing Fire Shark because Fire Shark is kind of arcade, like famous. I've heard of City Zone, never played it. But Mana and then Truxian 2, everybody's heard of that too. I'm definitely going to be hopping into this and trying all these games because I've never played Batsugun. I've actually watched just recently one of the streamers that I follow, she was playing this game and I was like literally like it looks so freaking hard to play this game, this Batsugun game right here. Crazy, mad bullet hell. I've never seen any type of, and she was just weaving all through it. She's Asian, so that's kind of like Russian to say that. Wow, racist. Where did I get Russian from? Racist to say that, but she gaming. Yo, she gaming. I can't even remember her name right now. Like I would be but people might even already know who because there's only one girl like her on Twitch right now as far as who plays like retro games like this. That's just what she does. She plays retro games, but she was playing Batsugun in particular, and that's where this stands out to me. All this like type of stuff. Like they look at all these games, man. Zero Wing, dog. Who remembers Zero Wing? Guardian, I never played. Knuckle Bash, I never played either. But there's a lot of games on here, dog, and just download it and start playing, dog. Crazy. Next up, Star Rail. The new character Trebi is actually out. There's 3 characters in one right there. It's actually adorable because it's like triplet gods and stuff. But they are gods, by the way. Supposedly the strongest people in this current arc right now, which is that's a thing too. So yeah, they are available now in Star Rail. After them will be My Day, or I think that's what his name is right there. So that's what I'm waiting for, who I'm chasing after. I'm just obviously, you guys know they like triple lollies. I don't F with one lolly, they got 3. So you know that's a no for me, but that's gonna be cute for some people. So is what it is. Next up is Ash Echoes. Yo, Daya. That's all I got to say is Daya. Look at this tanned waifu right here. You like dark skin waifus? Y'all like dark skin waifus? Y'all like dark skin waifus? Crazy. Next up, Avatar on Realms Collide. I want to repeat and showcase this a little bit, especially after the whole discourse with Korra and everything like that. So you know, we out here, you know, we just out here right now, like, you know, hopefully everybody calm down with this whole Aang versus Korra type of thing. Me personally, I like all the avatars. I like the avatar like brand and everything. I just want them to have a good game. They actually did have a good game, the one that I was covering for a little while, but it seemed like nobody wanted to like really get behind that game because it was a little hard. And when games are just hard and people don't feel like, you know, just getting into them, like that's what happens. Like it kind of is a little bit like that with Tribe 9. Tribe 9 is hard, so it kind of throws a lot of people off. That's why you don't see a lot of people covering it. Like, you know, beyond me and Zox, basically, I don't even see anybody else doing anything. So it kind of is what it is. Next up is Summoners War Chronicles. Ah, my goddess. Now I missed majority of this, and I'm upset because obviously dark skinned waifu. And I only have 5 days. So by the time you see this, you only gonna have 2. But only got 5 days to try and figure out to get that character. Is what it is. I barely have, I think I got 30 summons. That is not enough in this game to get a character because the pity is 200. And majority of the time you need to get near that 200. So you don't really have to get all the way there, but you need to get near it to actually get a character. It's just that crazy in this game. Next up is Dark Star Idol. Interesting thing on this. This game is actually kind of cool, and a lot of people are playing it, and it reminds me a lot of Eve. It's like a less interactive Eve for the most part. So definitely, you know, give it a look. I've been meaning to actually put a video out for this game. Because it's kind of like just that interesting. But I definitely want to like talk about it to get it out there for you guys so you can take a look, see it. And last but certainly not least is a Shaman King of Soul Fusion. All right, so here's the lit. on this. This game actually was an SEA game, and I'll probably do a video on this before you actually see this. Maybe not, but you should probably take a look at this. It's not that crazy. It reminds me a little bit of 7Ds. So I know some people might like it because of the whole 7Ds type of thing. But me in general, I think it's pretty interesting because the game has some okay gameplay in it. I particularly don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to do anything with it because we got Monster Hunter this week and we got Mecha Break, we got Tribe 9 stuff going on. We got the hidden ones going on at the same time right now. We got a lot of stuff to actually mess with and, you know, check out. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time for this week. It's probably gonna end up overflowed into next week. And then somebody be like, this game was new. It's been out like 5 days. And I'm going to be like, bro, like, do you not want to see content or what? But it is the hype of the week because it's anime, and I just want to put a point on it just to let you guys know that it exists. That is all I really got this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed a decent week in gaming. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Monster Hunter just chilling right now, the big elephant in the room. And everybody at this point right now, everybody should be able to play Monster Hunter at this point right now. So by the time you see this video, it should be like 3 or 4 days. And hunting monsters, being gangster and all that type of stuff. Hopefully I'll see you out there. If you need help with a monster, let me know because I've already been playing it for like two days right now. So your boy out here. We out here. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. See you guys soon. And hopefully, if any game here suits your fancy, you have a good Sunday. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.